Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. Permit me to use this time to talk about our soldiers. Driving through the Army Resource Center recently, I saw a signboard that almost got me emotional. The scrolling memorial of our fallen heroes. Scrolling almost endlessly, at least until I left there. I think this same memorial signboard should be placed at the entrance of the Presidential Villa, at the National Assembly, and at the Judiciary Complex, so that these are leaders and policymakers may see and know the implications of their actions and their inactions. It suddenly dawned on me that I'm able to drive freely through town, around town, because some soldiers are lurking in forests, every nook and cranny of this nation, striving tirelessly to secure you and I, and also to protect the territorial integrity of this nation. It's so painful to see them die or falling in action. In fact, they are our heroes indeed. The consolation, however, is that for every one of these soldiers that paid the supreme price, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of bad guys that were neutralized, incapacitated, arrested, or even dislodged. At least these soldiers did not die for nothing. Unfortunately, the people that they are trying to protect do not like them. In fact, the average civilian hate soldiers because of the impression that they work with bad politicians and terrible governments to oppress the citizens. This belief actually stems from the colonial era. More unfortunate is that this feeling of hatred appear mutual because the soldiers themselves appear to hate civilians. In fact, most soldiers hate civilians and sometimes call us bloody. I think we should be partners in progress and not enemies at loggerhead. Some of us actually fail to realize one thing, that these soldiers and men of the forces that sometimes die in action are people's children, people's siblings, people's spouses, people's parents, and people's relations. They have feelings just like you and I. They have emotions just like you and I. And they have only one life, just like every one of us. I think we must give them the utmost honor and respect and treat them with dignity that they deserve, rather than looking for every opportunity to attack or hurt a soldier. Of course, the soldiers themselves must show utmost restraint and civility when dealing with civilians, and realize that we are not all bad guys or criminals and should be respected. And they should know that there is also civilian life after retirement. They themselves will come to the civilian population. How would they want to be treated? Seriously, we must respect our soldiers, our policemen, and other military and paramilitary personnel. First, as human beings, and as bearers of our national pride and defenders of our sovereignty. When you see a soldier, salute him. When you see a soldier, praise him. Hail him like you would do to a Nollywood star or celebrity. Help a soldier at every opportunity in any little way you can. Of course, do it legitimately and do it with utmost respect. For example, if you are on a queue and a soldier comes along, there's nothing wrong with volunteering your space or giving him first place in the queue so that he can transact his business and go, understanding that if there's a security breach in that gathering, the soldier is going to be the first target. Now, for the moles and the termites and the terrible ones among politicians, executive, judiciary, even military, paramilitary, and other establishments, I assure you that God will certainly punish you one day for all your wickedness. I'm not the one saying this. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 11 verse 21a, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Therefore, know that all of you that are in, around, outside government, in this country, outside this country, that are directly or indirectly involved in supporting crime, corruption, injustice, and killing of innocent people, you will certainly be punished. Here on earth, by the law of man will catch up with you. And if not, you'll be punished in eternity by God if you refuse to change your ways. Now, coming back to my constituency, the church, we must learn that if soldiers are willing and, to lay down their lives and to give their lives to protect their citizens, to protect the bodies of men and keep men alive, how about you and I, who are soldiers of the cross? We should be willing to put our lives on the line to rescue the souls of men Many men are perishing, going into eternal hell. You and I should be willing to do whatever possible to make sure that we save them from death and eternal damnation. My listeners and everyone viewing this video now, remember, heaven and hell is as real as you are listening to me or seeing me now. I urge you to secure your eternity with Christ. I urge you to give your life to Christ so that you have an eternity of bliss. Before I round up, I want to salute the real national heroes, our soldiers. And I also want to salute the true soldiers of the cross. You will receive your reward. You will surely receive your reward here in life and in eternity. Kindly subscribe, follow, like, or share my video in all my social media platforms at Grey Hair Wisdom. Thank you very much. I come your way soon. God bless you. Bye.